They are considered heretics, vile and corrupted beyond any sense of redemption and sanity. They are hated for crimes unimaginable and feared for their mysterious power in which they wield. It is believed that upon venturing into the furthest corners of the world and in the guts of the poisonous land, one will find their den of evil, a large and defiled academy. You should run if you ever see those walls, for it is said that what lurks inside is a giant man-eating serpent whose hunger dominates eternal for the flesh of man. That hellish and venomous place is not for the weak or sane, but only for the men and women who have been maddened by power, and whose thirst for knowledge is unquenching. It is for only those who are insane enough to become a Serpent Sage. Eons have passed since the birth of life in the troubled world, with one of the first children of Dizion's blood being a titanic and terrifying serpent. This creature is said to have oozed out from the pool of sanguine left behind by Dizion's defeat, and upon its birth, it slithered its way to the surface. There, it began to shape the ancient world. It carved mountains out of the earthen domains, and nurtured luscious marshland in the barren valleys below with its moist scales. However, the primordial serpent was not just a creator, but a destroyer, as she was a plague on the lesser creatures, devouring all in her sight. As the apex predator, she would consume whole landscapes of animals and any life form, leaving nothing but hollow bones and decaying flesh in her gluttonous wake. For centuries, this cycle of nurturing the land and devouring those who lived in it would repeat, as she would eat the souls of millions, causing the stagnation of life itself. It is why she holds the two titles, the Mother of Nature and the Scourge of the Living. But her tyrannical reign over the land she helped to craft would come to an end when a dragon, made from the stars above, crashed into the surface of the world and created the cataclysm that shaped the new lands from the old. The primordial serpent was greatly wounded in the fiery destruction and carnage. She was in anguish, burned and seared by the event, as she fled to a burrow deep beneath the surface. There, in the cold, dark and damp, she would succumb to her wounds and fall into a great and unending slumber. She would not rise again for thousands of years, not until a certain creature came crawling into the darkness, seeking her power and might. It was not until humanity came.